Shabbat Shalom. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everybody is well. It's 11:14 a.m. in the Midwest. So we're still in the morning. Good afternoon to those that's on the East Coast. All right. So I'm back. Okay. I'm back on the weed. Just for a quick second, is to open the eyes of those who want to understand just a little bit better. Right? So when I came out to the beautiful city of St. Louis, that I'm learning more of these days. We got very great communities where Black people are living very well. I mean, nice communities, nice homes and all that. But anyway, let me get back to the point. So my rib asked me about the Shabbat today. Okay. She wanted to know, what is the Shabbat? Can you prove the Shabbat? Right. So that was great. I was very, very happy because I don't try to beat my woman up with the scriptures. No female can say that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to know, then I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna beat you in the head and make you sit down there and read the Bible. No, I'm not doing all that. Either you want the Most High or you don't. That's it. Okay. But anyway, she asked about the Shabbat. Correct? Correct? Yeah. All right. She asked about the Shabbat. So where do we go to get the foundation of the Shabbat? Duh, obviously, Genesis 1. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Genesis, the first chapter, the second chapter goes into a 7,000 day rotation of the Shabbat. What's up, old man? You said you was getting high. Off the yayan, okay, off the liquors or Kazakh Shabbat strong drink. So we went through Genesis, the first chapter, and the second chapter this morning, right? And I'm gonna share screen something to you. And I was not on the weed and nothing like that. Right? We just going through the Shabbat, right? So I'm gonna share the screen and show you what we read. Okay. Shalom FOPE, Young Prince, Shaw Shamies, right? Right. So we in Genesis, right? So we read the first day in the beginning, and Most High created heaven and earth, and the earth was without form and void, and dark was upon the face of the earth, and the spirit of YAHAWAH moved on the face of the waters. And God said that there be light, and there was light. And the Most High saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening, the morning was the first day. Boom. I ain't breaking none of that down right now. I'm just going through it. Then we got, and the Most High said that there be the firmament in the midst of the waters, and that it divide the waters from the waters, which is from the earth waters to the sky and from space. But I'm not going to all that, right? So this was very funny, right? I get to the third day, right? And so I'm reading this, okay? So, and the Most High said, let the waters under the heaven, right, be gathered together into one place, which is your oceans and your seas, right? It's going to go into, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And the Most High called the dry land earth. So the land itself is called earth, not the planet. The land, the dry land is called earth, but they call the whole thing earth, right? And the gathering together of the waters called the seas. So I believe we have like 7 major seas. We have minor seas, oceans, whatever, which is not but seas, right? And the Most High saw that it was good, because that's what he created, right? Good. And the Most High said, let the earth, here we go with the change, a little joke that came in the midst of this as I was reading this for the rib, show what is the Shabbat. And the Most High said, let the earth bring forth grass, like the grass outside in your yard that you cut down, right? And the herb yielding seed. So what did you say? That's the weed. See? So you make it, that's the weed. You see what I'm saying? Because people are still smoking weed, whether they new to the truth or still in the truth, they're still smoking the herb. So she saw that and said, oh, that's the weed yielding seed, right? And she know I'd be going in on that, right? So So she just came out of nowhere like, well, that's the weed. That's the you. Yeah, I'm gonna help the smoker lights or puffer lights, right? You know what I'm saying? Herself, right? And the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind. So you got the fruit trees, right? Your apples, oranges, whatever, grapes, whose seed is in itself upon the earth, and it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed is what the people use the weed, right? That's the only thing they know, marijuana, the cannabis, after his kind. And the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself. That's what they say. See, the herb got seed in it. We can smoke it after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning was the third day. So as you notice that we're reading about the herb and the fruit yielding trees being created in the third day, right? The third day. There's no other explanations concerning it. It's just talking about it was made, right? That's it. I hope y'all following me, right? So thus far, my rib is like, oh, that's the weed, right? Okay, so I was like, okay, we shall see as well, right? So now check this out. This was very interesting as we get down all the way down to the sixth day, right? That's 3,000 years later. Second Peter's 3 and 8, right? We go down to the sixth day, right? Verse 24. And the Most High said, and the Most High said, let us make man in our, no, and God said, let the earth bring forth living creature after his kind, cattle and creeping thing, and beasts of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creep upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that was good. So when you read the fifth day, he was talking about everything that he made in the waters, in the ocean, the seas, and the birds that fly in the firmament. Now he's talking about everything on the earth being created, right? 26, and God said, let us make man in our image. Uh-oh, here come man. This is the first reference of man being created after our likeness. So us and our means there's not only one power. It's not the Most High not sitting up there by himself. Okay? The Most High told us it's not good for man to be alone. So if he made man in his image, he's not alone. Okay? Number one. Okay? So he said, and God said, let us make man in our image after our likeness. And let them, man, have dominion over the fish of the sea, which was made in the fifth day, and over the fowl of the air, which was made in the fifth day, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth, which was made in the sixth day, currently. So God created, verse 27. So the Most High created man in his own image. So we made in the image of the Creator. Not the lion, the tigers, the bears, the insects, and the creeper things, but man. So the Most High created man in his own image. In the image of the Most High created he him, semicolon, him. That's a complete statement. That's a complete sentence. He made man and man first. Male and female created he them. See, I don't subscribe to Adam and Eve, who was given a name, Adam and Eve, as the first two people on the planet Earth. That's ridiculous. Okay, because man was made in the sixth day. Male and female, them mean more than one person's. That's what the word them mean, number one. Okay, and the Most High blessed them, and the Most High said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, not addition, but to multiply. This is on the sixth day, the 6,000th year, right? Before the 7,000th year, which is the Shabbat. So we got 2 days or 2,000 years of being fruitful and multiply And for you Negroes to think that Adam and Eve was only two persons on the planet Earth, you bugging. Okay? Anyway, anywho, and the Most High, verse 27 again, Most High created man in his own image, in the image of God created he him, male and female created he them, and the Most High blessed them, and the Most High said unto them, be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moves upon the earth. So man is the ruler and controller on the planet Earth. That was given to mankind, male and female, have dominion over the whole planet Earth. Right? Right? So after man, then there's woman, right? And the Most High said, behold. Now, hold up now. Now, this was funny how my rib came to this conclusion to understand. It was very, very funny. So I'm reading this, right? I'm just going to read it. And if you can reenact what you said, that'd be great. And the Most High said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed. They go to weed again. That's why they try to use this. Genesis 129 as the weed scripture, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed to you, it shall be meat. Right? This is the Pufferlite scripture. And what did my rib say? I said for meat. You said, well, see where it says for meat? Meat. Not smoke, but meat, right? So we looked up the word. But before I did that, what did you say? Come on, let them know. What did you say? God, get him. Get him. let me take my camera off so I can hear you clear. All right. I can speak it to the mic. Yeah, speak it to the mic.
Why he didn't give instructions before the herb until man came on earth because Adam was trying to smoke it. Instead of putting it in me. It's like, no, Adam, no. Let me add this. For meat. For meat.
So the rib got it. The rib got it. And was like, hold on. Why is the Most High giving instruction concerning the herb that was made in the third day? Third day. Okay, right? The insects, the fish and the whales wasn't smoking no herbs, right? They wasn't smoking no seaweed and none of that shit. The bird wasn't rolling up a damn a Dutch or rolling up a nest weed, right? Because you know the birds got to make a nest. They wasn't smoking the damn the herbs and the branches they were making a nest out of, right? You know what I'm saying? So not until the 3,000 years later, 3 days later, when the Most High made male and female, and as you want to subscribe to Adam and Eve was over there damn smoking. And the Most High said, wait a minute. I did not have to give instructions about the use of herb in the third day. Let me make this damn clear right now, Adam. And Eve. Okay? Put the damn blunt down. I didn't make the herb for your ass to smoke it. I made the herb for meat to eat. Okay? So now the Most High had to make it clear was the purpose of the goddamn herb. Okay? Oh my goodness. Boy, I tell you, these niggas already going off. Already going off. Now I gotta tell these niggas to use it. They can't just comment sit there and use the goddamn thing. That nigga, let's roll up a damn blunt, man. What do you call a Swiss? Getting a Swiss a Rello. Yo, he passed that Rello over there. Rello. Like a leaf, right? We get that leaf and we gonna roll this damn it up over here. This right here. Sprinkle it on there. This will smell good, right? Ooh, this thing smell good. I know this thing. Let's try. Woo! Sugar him. You said, man. Exactly. Okay. So the Most High had to come back and reiterate what the purpose of the damn herb is for. Okay? Because my rib's cracking up. Adam and Eve was getting fucking hot. There you go, people. It has been revealed to babes. It has been revealed to babes, man. Adam and Eve was going off smoking. And the Most High have to check their ass. Okay? He didn't have to explain it until man got on the earth. Then man want to go off and smoke the herb. And the Most High to come and tell him. I didn't make it for that purpose. All right. So that's my good morning Shabbat quick lesson. Right? All right. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you have to have your cannabis, eat it. Drink it. Shabbat shalom. Peace and agrees.